Welcome back, history enthusiasts. Today we dive into one of the most pivotal and dramatic chapters of Alexander the Great's life. Imagine yourself in 330 BCE, in the heart of the Persian Empire. The mighty city of Persepolis stands tall, a symbol of wealth, culture, and power. But this story is not just about glory, it's also about ambition, betrayal, and the inevitable fall of empires. This is the tale of Alexander's relentless pursuit of Darius III, and the fall of Persepolis. Alexander's campaign against the Persian Empire was driven by a mix of personal ambition and a desire to spread Greek culture. His vision was not just to conquer but to create a new world order where Greek ideals and knowledge would flourish. Darius III, the Persian king, represented the old world order, a vast empire that had stood for centuries. The clash between these two titans was inevitable, a struggle that would determine the fate of the ancient world. The Battle of Gaugamela was a turning point, showcasing Alexander's military genius and the vulnerability of the Persian Empire. With Darius on the run, Alexander's pursuit became relentless, driven by a need to solidify his control over the vast Persian territories. The fall of Persepolis was both a symbolic and literal end to the Persian Empire, marking the rise of Alexander's new world. Alexander's conquest of Persepolis was not just a military victory, but a cultural transformation, blending Greek and Persian traditions. Today, the ruins of Persepolis stand as a testament to this pivotal moment in history, a reminder of the rise and fall of empires. Join us as we explore the legacy of Alexander the Great and the enduring impact of his conquests on our world. Stay tuned for more fascinating stories from history. Until next time, keep exploring. The story picks up after the Battle of Gaugamela. Alexander's forces had shattered Darius's army, but the Persian king managed to escape, retreating eastward. For Alexander, this wasn't just about military conquest, it was personal. He wanted Darius, not just as a symbol of ultimate victory but to solidify his claim as the ruler of the Persian Empire. After all, how could he claim to rule if the Persian king was still alive and free? But this wasn't an easy chase. Darius fled through treacherous terrain, relying on the loyalty of his remaining satraps. Alexander, on the other hand, pushed his men to their limits. Imagine this, marching for weeks across deserts, mountains, and unfamiliar lands, all while chasing a ghost. The resolve of Alexander and his men was unshakable. Despite the grueling conditions, Alexander's army remained steadfast. The pursuit took them through the heart of the Persian Empire, navigating through strategic points and key locations. They crossed rivers, built makeshift bridges, and overcame numerous natural obstacles. The extreme weather, from sandstorms to the harsh sun, tested their endurance. Finding water sources and replenishing supplies became a daily struggle. Hunting for food and cooking over campfires were essential for survival. Tending to their horses and maintaining equipment were crucial to keep moving forward. They faced ambushes and had to defend against surprise attacks in the rugged terrain. Small victories and moments of camaraderie helped boost their morale. Receiving news from messengers and engaging in strategic discussions kept them focused on their goal. Preparing for potential battles, sharpening weapons, and donning armor became routine. They encountered local tribes, negotiated passage, and formed alliances when possible. Grudge against the Persians, stemming from the destruction of Athens during the Persian Wars. To Alexander and his men, sacking Persepolis was not just an act of conquest, it was payback. When Alexander arrived, he found the city almost defenseless. The Persian garrison, demoralized by Darius's defeat, surrendered without much resistance. And so Alexander entered Persepolis, claiming its immense wealth and making it clear that the city's glory days were over. Persepolis was renowned for its stunning art and architecture, showcasing the grandeur of the Achaemenid Empire. The city was a ceremonial hub where Persian kings celebrated Nowruz, the Persian New Year, with grand processions and ceremonies. Alexander, aware of the city's cultural significance, initially hesitated to destroy it. However, influenced by his men and the desire for retribution, he ultimately decided to burn the city. The burning of Persepolis marked the end of an era, symbolizing the fall of the Persian Empire. Today, the ruins of Persepolis stand as a testament to its former glory and the dramatic events that led to its downfall. Visitors from around the world come to witness the remnants of this once great city, learning about its rich history and cultural heritage. Persepolis remains a symbol of the enduring legacy of the Persian Empire, a place where history and culture converge. But what happened next remains one of the most debated moments of Alexander's life. One night, during a drunken revelry, Alexander supposedly gave the order to burn the great palace of Persepolis. The reasons behind this act have been the subject of much speculation and historical debate. Was it a calculated move to send a message or a reckless act driven by the heat of the moment? Some historians argue that Alexander wanted to demonstrate his dominance and send a clear message to any remaining Persian resistance. According to some accounts, it was the courtesan Thais who encouraged Alexander, framing it as an act of vengeance for Athens. Thais, a prominent figure in Alexander's court, is said to have incited him by reminding him of the Persian destruction of Athens during the Greco-Persian Wars. Whatever the reason, the city was set ablaze, its grandeur reduced to ashes. The burning of Persepolis marked a significant turning point in Alexander's campaign and had far-reaching consequences for the ancient world. For many, it symbolized the end of an era, the final nail in the coffin of the Persian Empire. The destruction of Persepolis not only marked the physical end of the city, but also the symbolic end of Persian cultural and political dominance. The loss of Persepolis was a cultural tragedy, as the city was a treasure trove of Persian art, literature, and knowledge. Many invaluable artifacts and documents were lost in the flames, erasing a significant part of Persian heritage. In the aftermath, Alexander is said to have regretted his decision, realizing the magnitude of what had been lost. The burning of Persepolis remains a poignant reminder of the destructive power of war and the fragility of cultural heritage. Today, the ruins of Persepolis stand as a testament to its former glory and a somber reminder of its tragic end. Visitors from around the world come to witness the remnants of what was once one of the greatest cities of the ancient world. The burning of Persepolis is a pivotal moment in history, illustrating the complexities of conquest and the lasting impact of Alexander's campaigns. It serves as a powerful example of how the actions of a single night can echo through the ages, shaping the course of history. Meanwhile, Darius's luck was running out. Betrayed by his own satraps, including Bessus, Darius was taken captive. Alexander, determined to capture him alive, pushed his men harder than ever, but when he finally caught up, he found Darius dead. It's said that Darius was assassinated by Bessus and his conspirators who hoped to curry favor with Alexander. Instead, their betrayal enraged him. Alexander gave Darius a royal burial, treating him with the respect due to a king, and vowed to hunt down Bessus for his treachery. With Darius dead and Persepolis in ruins, Alexander had cemented his place as the ruler of the Persian Empire. But this wasn't the end of his journey, not by a long shot. The pursuit of Darius and the fall of Persepolis were just milestones in a much grander vision. These events remind us of the human cost of ambition and the fragility of even the greatest empires. Alexander's relentless drive reshaped the ancient world, but it also left a trail of destruction and loss. It's a story of triumph, yes, but also of the price paid for glory, and that's the story of the pursuit of Darius and the fall of Persepolis. What do you think drove Alexander? Was it destiny, revenge, or something deeper? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tales of history's most fascinating figures. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.